Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute, text 11. Balam balvatam chaham kama raga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharata shabha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles. O Lord of the Bharatas, Arjuna. So Krishna has been speaking about his vibhutis to Arjuna. He's been saying, I'm the taste of the water. I'm the light of the sun and moon. I'm the ability in man. I'm the syllable Om in the mantra Om. I'm the intelligence of the intelligent. I'm the original fragrance of the earth. I'm the origin of all existence. Krishna said that. We heard yesterday. I'm the origin of all existence. So Krishna is the origin of everything and everyone. Everything and everyone belongs to Krishna. We are not Krishna, but we are Krishnas. We belong to Krishna. We are part and parcel of Krishna. And here Krishna is saying, I'm the strength of the strong. So whatever strength we find, that is Krishna, devoid of passion and desire. So not that somebody is beating up someone, not that kind of strength, but really the strength, you need strength in so many circumstances. That is Krishna. And Krishna is saying, I'm sex life, which is not contrary to the religious principles. So when we follow the principles of sex life, that is Krishna. For begetting Krishna conscious children, that is Krishna. The strong man's strength should be applied to protect the weak, not for personal aggression. This is the correct utility of strength. That's why Krishna is saying, I'm the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. The strong man is not just saying, he's not just using his strength to exploit others or to manipulate others, but he's using his strength for protection. And Krishna is saying, when someone uses his strength in that way, that is Krishna. Similarly, sex life, according to religious principles, dharma, should be for the propagation of children, not otherwise. The responsibility of parents is then to make their offspring Krishna conscious. Bhagavatam says that one should not become a parent, leader, king, teacher, father, if we are not able to give Krishna consciousness to the ones who are subordinate to us. Bhagavatam says that. And here the same thing. Krishna is saying the same thing. So it's the responsibility of the parents to give Krishna consciousness to the children, to help them make this life the last life. So reading on, text 12. Ye cheva sattvika bhava rajasas tamasas chaye mata eveti tan viddhi natva eham teshu temai. Know that all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are within me. So, many people say, oh yeah, Krishna came, but Krishna's body is under the modes of goodness. Here, Krishna is saying it, I'm not under the modes of nature. We just simply have to accept what Krishna is saying without trying to make up Krishna's position. He says, I'm one sense everything. Why is that? Because everything is Krishna's energy. Whatever we see is a manifestation of Krishna's energy. Be it the spirit or matter, both are Krishna's energy. So that's why he's saying, I'm in one sense everything. No one else says such things. No one. Can we say that thing? Can we say such a thing? That I am everything, I am independent? We can't, but Krishna boldly declares it. Why? Because he's just speaking the truth. All material activities in the world are being conducted under the three modes of material nature. The three modes of material nature are there everywhere. Is we have been hearing in Bhagavatam how the false ego combines with these three modes of material nature, and that is the basis of this creation of everything. Our mind, our intelligence, our senses, the sense objects, the material elements, everything is just a combination of the false ego and these three material modes. So that's the reason it's so difficult for us to come out of these modes. We are not able to understand how deep these modes are. Although these material modes of nature are emanations from the Supreme Lord Krishna, he is not subject to them. So we are under the control of the modes of nature. What about Krishna? No, he is independent of the modes. The modes are his energy. They listen to him. So they can't control him. He controls them. So what is our position? We are not the controller. That's the reason we get under the influence of the modes. This is the difference between Krishna and us. This is the difference between God and us. God can never come under Maya. But we, the individual living entity, we have this tendency that we can become overcome by Maya. For instance, under the state laws, one may be punished, but the king, the lawmaker, is not subject to that law. So Prabhupada would give the example that he would say that there is a prison in the country, and there are certain people who have misused the freedom, and they're put inside this prison, and they're wearing the prisoner clothes. Now, the president, or he used to say king, but we can say president because now we don't have many kings. So the president comes inside the prison. He comes just to see, oh, how the prisoner's doing. Is there some prisoner who is rectified himself, who's reformed, who can be let loose into the regular society? So he's come with that purpose. But instead of taking advantage of the presence of the president, instead of taking that advantage, the president has come, let me talk to him. Maybe he can, get me out of here. Let me see, let me plead him, let me ask him, let me get out of here. If we keep saying the president is also a prisoner, then we are being foolish. We are foolish. We are wasting the opportunity that the president is there. Instead of using it for our benefit, we are being foolish and calling the president also a prisoner and just making up things out of our own mind. And this is what we are doing when we say that Krishna is under the modes of nature, Krishna is under the laws of karma. It's being like this. We are being so foolish. So similarly, all the modes of material nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance are emanations from the Supreme Lord Krishna. But Krishna is not subject to material nature. She can't control him. She is his energy. He controls her. Krishna controls the material nature. Krishna controls the modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance. Therefore, he's nirguna. Krishna is called nirguna. God, he's called nirguna. What does it mean? Nirguna. Guna means these modes. Nir means doesn't have. So he doesn't have any material modes. These material modes don't affect him. So, but many people say, oh, because he doesn't have the material modes, he is impersonal. No, he has spiritual qualities. He is Satchidananda. It doesn't mean that if something is material, that we say that something is not material, then what is it? It is spiritual. Doesn't mean something that's material does not exist at all. Then that's why then we are just thinking matter is supreme. But matter is not supreme. God is supreme. So he is nirguna, which means that these gunas or modes, although issuing from him, do not affect him. That is one of the special characteristics of Bhagwan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is a great difference between God and us. We are under the modes. We get influenced by the modes of nature, but God never gets influenced by the modes of material nature. So we can't go around declaring ourselves to be God, or thinking, okay, I'm not God now, but I'll do some meditation, or I'll get some knowledge, or I'll do some process by which, or I'll get some mystic power by which I will become God. No, only God is God. Only God is God. We have to recognize who we truly are, that we are part and parcel of God. That is what self-realization is all about. Any questions or comments? If no, then we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for listening in and joining in. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.